Man, oh man, we just received an update from Trump, and this is what we now know. What's going on, guys? It's Ricky with TechBet Solutions. Hope that you guys are all having an amazing Monday. NASDAQ market ended up closing 1.9% in the red. At one point, it was down over 2%, but then into the close, we saw a quick little push and then now selling off a little bit during the aftermarket hours. The most recent update that we received is that Trump has now formally notified U.S. Congress that the U.S. is at war with Iran. So what does this allow him to do, right? Now that he's officially claiming that we are now at war with Iran, but we weren't before. The move gives Trump another 60 days to use military in the region without congressional approval. Second, Trump said strikes that began on July 7th represent military actions consistent with my responsibility to protect Americans and U.S. interests, both at home and abroad. Third, Trump also said that he will hit Iran hard tonight. Amid mounting tensions, the Iran war appears to be back. We'll see again if he kind of backs down on these claims or if he actually ends up following through with it. The thing that, again, the official letter that was sent out was on July 10th and says Trump, again, is formally stated with Congress that he is at war with Iran and that he is supposed to address the nation Thursday evening at 9 p.m. Eastern time. So that was the biggest update of something to kind of look out for. So this week, Thursday, 9 p.m. Eastern time, something to look out for. Also, Trump made it very clear that the U.S. is in control of the Strait of Hormuz and that they will charge 20% for any safe passage if anyone wants to go through it. Iran's foreign minister mocks Trump, claiming that the U.S. should become the guardian of the Strait of Hormuz and charge ships a 20% fee, saying POTUS is absolutely right. Whoever provides secure and safe passage of commercial vessels through the Strait of Hormuz should be compensated for this service. He also adds that Iran has always been the guardian of the Strait of Hormuz and will remain so forever. 20% is, of course, too much, and we will be fair. This is what is being said from the Iran side. Now, again, I want to remind you, President Trump just a few weeks ago when he signed the ceasefire agreement with Iran was initially because supposedly the U.S. only had 4 weeks left of oil reserves. Now, in the process of the ceasefire, Iran has been shipping a bunch of oil, making sure that if they closed the Strait of Hormuz, that they could sustain a longer war. What implications will this have to our oil markets? If you did not pay attention, oil stocks and ETFs were some of the biggest winners today. At one point, UCO was up over 13% as it hit highs of $39.40. Remember, this was one of the biggest losers the past few weeks. As again, the ceasefire got announced, oil prices began to drop, and then all of a sudden, people began buying the dip as uncertainty began to present itself with tensions escalating in the Middle East. Now we have made it back to nearly $40 per share from lows of 31. Again, if you actually do the math from overall lows to current highs, that is a 25% increase in just 12 days. The reason I'm bringing this up is that tomorrow is the CPI data report, 1 hour before the markets open. I've asked you, do you want me to go live? We can watch the market react together, or you can just watch it yourself. With that being said, I want you to know what's going to be reported. 1 hour before the markets open, it's one of the most important inflation reports on a monthly basis. This is for the month of June that's about to be reported, and they are expecting 2.9% for core inflation, so no change. And for overall inflation, they're actually expecting it to go down from 4.2 down to 3.8. If inflation actually comes in higher than what was expected, that's most likely because of oil prices. And again, if oil prices are going to go back, if they're already going back up, then guess what? Markets will most likely react in a very negative way. But again, that's if it actually comes in worse than what is expected. When does this report come out? 1 hour before markets open at 8:30 a.m. Eastern time. Where can you find the report? bls.gov/ CPI. It's the official website for the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics. So again, just wanted to make sure that you were fully aware of what, again, goes up while markets go down. Other than that, we talked about it if you're part of our LPP team. Airline stocks got hit pretty hard today as oil prices are going back up, as 20 to 30% of oil prices are pretty much the expenses. 20 to 30% of the expenses for airlines are oil. Other than that, I also wanted to make sure that you were aware of semiconductors. Semiconductors got hit very hard today. If you guys did not see, one of the biggest losers today when it comes down to the individual stocks is SanDisk. SanDisk lost 12.63%. If you look at SOXL, that lost nearly 14% because, again, if I'm not mistaken, this is a triple leverage ETF for semiconductors. Incredibly risky. But can you be surprised? Semiconductors are some of the best performing stocks of 2026. So yes, when uncertainty does present itself, what have we said? It's always the most overvalued and overhyped up stocks within a short period of time that correct the hardest during those uncertain times. You cannot be surprised. But again, this opportunity presents itself in both ways. If you believe that this inflation or that this Middle East-Iran conflict is short-lived, then you can put your money where your mouth is and buy the dip on the semiconductors. If you think that things are actually going to get worse before they get better, then maybe you just want to set alerts, add them to your watch list, and follow up when they make sense. Because as of right now, it sounds like Trump only plans to escalate things further, possibly for the next 60 days. We'll make sure that we do our part in keeping you guys up to date, especially with tomorrow's CPI report and also our daily live session with the LPP team. Friendly reminder, I trade live every morning. I offer nothing else. It's with my LPP team. It's a one-time payment. It's lifetime access. If you want to join us, again, it's the second link in the description down below. You can use promo code YouTube at checkout and it will offer you a huge discount. You can sign up today and start watching me trade live as soon as tomorrow. I appreciate you guys' time. I hope that we received and earned your thumbs up. If you guys have any questions, feel free to either comment down below or message me via Instagram, which is also linked in the description of this video. Like always, let's make sure that we end the year on a green note. Take care, team.